I'm going to do a short video on exponents that are the exponent of 1, 0, and a negative. Now, hopefully you know that 5 has an invisible exponent of 1 because there is just 1 5 there multiplying. And people often know that anything to the power of 0 is 1, but I'm going to show you why that works. And sometimes people know that negative exponent is makes a reciprocal. And so I'm going to explain how that works for you right here, okay? So let's take any number we want. I just randomly pick 7, okay? So 7 to the 5th power, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 7s, of course, right? Now if I wanted to change this 7 to the 5th power into 7 to the 4th power, what I'd have to do is I'd have to divide this by 7. See? And so this would reduce, and we would be left with 7 to the 4th. So 7 times 7 times 7 times 7, 7 to the 4th. Now, if I just keep repeating that process, divide both sides by 7, I get 7 to the 3rd, which is 7 times 7 times 7. Do it again. Right? Let's reduce. This becomes 7 squared. Do it again. We don't usually write the 1. But you see how this is working? We got 7 to the 5th, divide both sides by 7, you become 4, divide again, 7 to the 3rd, 7 squared, 7 to the power of 1. Now if we did that again, we've got exponents, look at the exponents, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That's why anything to the power of 0 is 1. Okay, now, we know that 7 to the power of 0 is 1. What if we continued? What if we went ahead and divided both sides by 7? Get 1/7. If you just count the exponents, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, negative 1. And if you wanted to do that again, 7 to the negative 2, if you divided this by 7, which if we wrote it the same way, it's really ugly, but this is 1/7 divided by 7, and the way you divide is to multiply by the reciprocal. You see? 1 over 7 squared. So 7 to the negative 11th power would be, 1 over 7 to the 11th power. Here's the thing. And I know this video is going rather quick. You can pause it as you need to take notes. Here's the thing. The negative sign, it means opposite. Okay? And exponents mean repeated multiplication. Okay, so that means 5 7s multiplying. The opposite of repeated multiplication is repeated division. That's why it works that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I hope. Anyway, so opposite means, negative means opposite. Exponents mean repeated multiplication. The opposite of repeated multiplication is repeated division. Alright, so let's see some consequences of that. Let's say we had 2 to the negative 3rd. Everybody's pretty comfortable with this. Okay? But what if you had 1 over 2 to the negative 3rd? Well, if you were to write this out, it would be 1, this saying the same, right? Divided by 1 over 2 to the 3rd. Well, that's kind of, you got to do some simplification here. This is 1 divided by 1 over 2 cubed. And the way you divide is you multiply by the reciprocal. So 1 over 2 to the negative 3rd power is just 2 to the 3rd. This is how it works. This is why it works. Okay? What if you had something like a to the 7th times b to the negative 4th? Well, here, the 7 says that we have 7 a's all multiplying, and this says we are dividing that by 4 b's. So that would be a to the 7th divided by b to the 4th. And then last example we have here is going to be, what if we had something like a to the negative 3rd times b to the 5th divided by c to the 7th times d to the negative 1. Okay. would you agree that this is going to be equal right here? A to the negative third times b to the fifth times 1 over c to the seventh times 1 over d to the negative 1. Like if you put a 1 under these and you multiplied everything together, when did you get this back? This isn't the step I write, but it's how I think about it. I think about each one of these individually. This one right here, this is 1 over a cubed. This is already simplified. It's just b to the fifth, and if we left it over 1. This one is just dividing by c to the seventh. So it's already simplified. This one, though, this is the opposite of dividing by d, so it'd be that. So putting everything together, you get b to the fifth times d divided by a cubed c to the seventh. I hope this video helps, and good luck.